Going live. All right. We're just testing the streams. We are live. Test, test, test. Going live. Do we have an echo? We're just testing the streams. I do have an echo. Oh, Lord. Live. Test, test, test. Going live. Do we have an echo? We do have an echo. I do have an Okay, I do have an echo. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say default there. Okay, that is not properties. Getting my OBS taken care of here. Okay, we got an echo. Why do I have an echo? Oh, you know why? Because of this guy. Okay. Okay, let's test it now. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Why do I have an echo? Oh, that's much better. Oh, you know why? Because of this guy. Okay. Okay, we're good. Test it now. 1, 2, 3. Echo, echo, echo. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Why do I have an echo? Oh, that's much better. Oh, you know why? Because of this guy. Okay, we're good. Test it now. 1, 2, 3. Echo, echo, echo. Oh, it's still echoing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nope, that's not the one. Audio input. Yeah, we're going to say bye-bye to him. Remove! Yes. Oh. Oh, it's still echoing. Okay. Nope, that's not the audio input. Yeah, we're going to say bye-bye to him. Remove! Yes. Okay. Ready? Okay, we'll turn off the desk audio. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still. This is horrible. Alright, we're going to try it on this. This is horrible. They're all beside each other, so hang on. I have too many computers on. Alright, we're going to do this. Alright, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:08. Alright, now I am silencing everything because this echo's driving me crazy. Echo here, echo there, echo everywhere. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Oh, it sounds good. Let me see. Okay, that sounds good. I'm listening to my headphones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Still working on my studio setup. Oh, it's 11:11. Do I have it on the heart shape? I do. Oh, the gain is so high. That's why. Oh, Lord. All right, that's good. Testing gain, gain, gain. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Oh, let me see this. It's been beeping. Okay, so what's beeping is my, I test energies. I can't see. A lot of times when I travel, I tend not to notice stuff. So these are like my little guards, you know, and confirmation and so forth. Okay. So I am going to, I've already counted the cards. Oh, and this is my spectrum analyzer. And we have 8 today. I'm not sure if I could do all 8. And these are anonymous readings in a 2-form formation. So what we're going to do is go through the list here. I have a list there. I can't show you. And I got to put the timestamp there because I've already counted them. All right, so the first reading is for and what we're going to do is the 2-form, the entanglement. We look at the current situations, the current timeline. Okay. I do double blind. I don't want to hear the birthday. You know, the name is okay for 3D purposes. So I could put in a timestamp in chapters, but I like to do double blind. And we're going to do a double slit. And what double slit is entanglement, being able to walk through, become something else, to able to view or see and feel. So with entanglement process, there's, even in quantum computing, they would have to take 2 bits, do something to it to entangle them. Okay, so which means they become one. Okay, so this is a process in human forms because we're not computers. Okay, computers don't have emotions yet. They So that's my multimeter, and I am looking for radio frequencies, air. Okay, so they're about from 418 to below 2.4 megahertz and gigahertz. That's the amplification. Right now we're going to be doing hertz, okay, which is modulation. And then, all right, so this first reading, where we just look at the current timeline. The current timeline, we're going to go back to the first 10 years and how it affected the teenage years, the first 20 years. And we're going to help to see if can help in this reading. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings of the universe, please give us the guidance for let us see what we cannot see. Please help us. Please guide us. Let's take a look at the current timeline for big breath. Tell us what's going on in your current timeline right now. Let us see what we cannot see. All right. All right, so we have the King of Cups. Now, when I do reading, it's just very simple, like energies. They're either coming in, which is low energy, so we don't know if this is coming in, or leaving a timeline, okay, an event. If it's right side up, it's here and now. So it's kind of like a sine wave, okay? So it's upside down. The world, accomplishment. Ooh, a cycle. Ooh. Okay. December, it's a crazy month. It started a week before December. But there's going to be a lot of cycles and a lot of things that's going to, I don't like using the trigger, that is going to mirror our beings, okay? And it's the challenge on 100% you, how you react to it. That's the power. That's the power in you and how you react to it. Okay. The world is completion, a cycle. Okay. Root cause. Okay. So, this is subconscious. That's my trifield. Blocked emotions. Okay, there is some blockage. And it's really hard. And I'm hoping that this will bring forth those little bits to open that up. Okay? Alright, so what's going away in the past? Justice. Okay. Ooh. So, this is again, they all work together as one. Okay? So this is the current situation. Justice is responsibility. It's about correcting a right, being fair, being able to balance things. And we all had some sort of injustice. Okay? It all depends on the timeline, where it was, and so forth. So justice is upside down. That means it's still in the current situation. Okay? Looking for that fairness, looking for that balance. Okay? Ego, pride. Okay, so this is good. Okay, but the ego makes you spiritually useless. It's good to have triumph, because it, endorphins and all those wonderful things our brain brings about. But it also, very hard to balance the ego, okay? Because there's power. And, too much, you can't see beyond. Too little, you still can't see beyond. But you gotta have that balance, okay? Triumph. As you can see, they've elevated, transmuted, and now they've won. Winning, okay? And that's very 3D, okay? Triumph. So it's good to accomplish and win within yourself. It's a little different outside yourself. So pride has to be balanced so that you can stay humble and be able to see everything, okay? So, and right now, there is that feeling of triumph. But it doesn't seem, it's up and down. Okay, it's up and down. And there's a blockage. 1 minute you feel, oh my God, I got this right. And then 1 minute it's like, oh no, I didn't get this right. Okay? Because of this blockage, this blockage, 2 of swords. When the spirit in you cannot see. See, she's turned her back on water. We are water. We are the ocean. The swords of truth is in front of her heart. Her back is turned to the moon and the ocean that moves the earth and the blindfold. Okay? So, they all work together. Let's see what's coming in. Foresight. Oh, how wonderful. Okay. The foresight. All right. So, this is the 3 of Wands. The ability to see further. Okay. Right now, what I'm feeling is you see 1 step forward and 2 step back because of this blockage. Okay. And we're going to start little by little. It took you a long time. And it's an evolutionary process for the blockage. It just didn't appear. And it's collective, like everything else. It's collective. Oh, sweetheart. Ill will. Ill will. Hard times. And that's pretty tough. That looks like there was a winning and losing in your timelines, right? It's like war, right? Never peaceful, but it's this tug of war, and it's, it's never calm. It's not that calmness that we should feel when we're in peace and loved, right? So you've gone through so much hard times, left alone, in the cold. Feels like no one's helping you. Okay? But there is. Okay? There is. We are connected. We just need to find that connection. We need to remove this blockage, this resistance. Once we understand the resistance, we can flow again. Oh boy. Not a burden. This card tells me that it's a lot of things. A lot of things in the plate, and you're trying to balance this, okay? And this calls upon, as you can see, too many things being handled all at the same time. It's a burden. I'm surprised. Maybe your shoulders, maybe hurting. Head and shoulders. Oh my God, head and shoulders. Please don't make me sing. Anyway, so this is another option, or how you project yourself to the world, or how you should be projecting, or what you cannot see. Heart of the matter. Directional change. Very good. Direction. It's upside down. You're reassessing 2, 4, 6, 7 years of this tug of war. Tug of war within yourself. And you have a tug of war within yourself. You have tug of war outside of yourself. You got to make sure that wise and calm and diplomatic, even when it is hard. We got to breathe in that calmness. Okay? So, that calmness, that's the King of Cups. All right. Ooh, girl. Hostility. You have been through a lot. In this current timeline of yours, the age don't matter. That's just 3D. And it is. You're allergic to hostility. We are all. The open dishonor. The things that doesn't need to be taken, for the fun of it. So this is not a happy card, obviously. This is the Five of Swords. It's dishonor. All these dishonorable things. And of course, when there's dishonor, there's hostility. And as you can see, he only has 2 hands. He could hardly carry those 3 swords. 2 of them are in one hand, and 1 is on the other hand. But look at the 2 other swords there. He didn't need them. He can't even carry them. But yet he took them with that grin. Look at that grin. Okay? And look at the people in the background. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to take the sword, my soul. Some cultures, the sword is the soul. And it's also, historically, it is the sword of truth, what we call it. All right. Pride, winning, losing. That's in a war, everyone loses. And we think that we won because we have an extra limb. But if we go back, we have all our limbs before war. So it is a loss. If it's a loss for another, it's a loss for the other. All right, so. Okay, justice, balance, responsibility needs to come back here. And that's justice for yourself. Understanding this justice. The responsibility. Okay? The balance of scales. The 2 pillars. To be in the middle. With the truth. See? We got the sword again. This is foresight. This is what's future. What's coming in. Okay? This is the ability to know what's in front of you. Those are more surprises. You have a choice, 100%, on how you react to it. Okay? If it's not loving, step back, don't react to that. Even if it hurts you, you don't react by hurting back. You walk away. You let it go and let it be. Love, you cannot go wrong with love. Even when it's not love that you're receiving. But you have the power to walk away and not. Remember, our actions are the ones that speak to our soul. So, now this is the heart of the matter. Let's see. All right, so you're in the middle of a process right now of another cycle in this timeline of yours. I don't know how old you are, but in this timeline right here and now, you're in the process Okay, and you know you have that blockage. It is in your subconscious. If it wasn't here, it was still in your unconscious mind. So it is here. It leaps in and out. Okay? Directional change to have that foresight, to be able to see beyond the veil. And that blockage. Okay? So, I know that you want that foresight right here and now. Again, we want that flow. And the flow will be here. We're just reducing the resistance, the packets, the moments of blockage. We will also always have blockage. It's the frequency. It's the cycle. How many of these blockage in your current timeline right now? Okay? So by removing or understanding these blockages, we have less. Okay? Less negativity. Here and now. We remove those, you have more of the positive energy. Because it's here and now. Okay? And this open dishonor, I know. We're going to look back into this. I'm here to assist. I'm here to help. But you have a tough job of putting it together. Because this is your timeline. This is your lesson, your cycle, your accomplishment, your full circle, so you can move. So I want to tell you right now, this timeline right here, because you are reassessing. You're looking back, you're looking back, you're looking back, and seeing the past. And you are reassessing. And it's okay. I know. You want that reward. You want that completion. And it's frustrating sometimes because, again, one step forward, two, sometimes three, step back. Okay. Let's do 2 step forward, 1 step back. 2 step forward, 1 step back. You still have 1. And that's a good thing. Okay? So, we need a directional change. We're going to reassess. Okay? That gift, that reward that you're looking for, when you stop looking for it, it'll be under your nose. It'll be there. Others will see it. They may say, oh my God, I didn't recognize you. There's a certain glow. A glow in a person's body and soul is like a glow of creation. It is a glow of creation. Right? It's a glow of creation. When you have, during those 9 months, there's a glow. There's a change. And of course, our biological body changes in a hormonal. So, everything physical, mind, body, and spirit, they are one. And you could see that glow. Okay? So, it is definitely a directional change. It is reassessing, reevaluating the past. Because the past is reality. Because we were there. Our bodies, our cell receptors know about it. It's just the brain, because it's so painful, the brain does its job. You forget. Because it's its job to protect you. All right. Okay? And I know about this. Being blocked. Not be able to see because you don't want to get close. You don't want to be able to, you don't want that hostility. We're all allergic to hostility, believe me. But it's also, be able to flip the 2 sides of one coin. The beauty of seeing whatever side, negative or positive, once you understand one of the sides, you could flip it. It's when we're in the middle, we don't know a point of reference. We don't know. And we're in the middle doing this. Instead of hitting bottom, Because hitting bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. Or, this way. I'm going east and west. Alright, let's take a look at the first 10 years of your life. And I gotta check to see where you started here. Because I am gonna put the chapters in, and so that you can bypass everything. Because again, I gotta look at the time. It is 11:45. Let us see what we cannot see. Let us see the first 10 years of... let us see... let us see what we cannot see. Let us see the energies of the first 10 years. Please guide us. Please guide her. Help her remember. Help her remember to understand the resistance and the blockage. Because it is time to see it. To remember it. For all the upper beings of the universe, please let us see what we cannot see. Guide us. Help us. First 10 years of her life. Energies, please come in the sea. Big breath. Oh, let's see the first 10 years. Ethical issues, right side up. Ooh, girl. Temperance. Okay. These are strong energies. Even I'm looking back, they are part of your here and now. They're upside down. They have an effect. But if they're still here and now, they are part of your foundation. Our first 10 years of our life, and science has proven that, we are sponges. I mean, the biggest, our neurons, our neuronal, our connection to the universe, our baby babble, all of us were connected. From the time we arrived here, the time of our birth. And as we get older, we actually lose that sponge. Yes, we do. So, these are the two elements that are part of you here and now. And this talks about ethical issues, Lying, stealing, cheating are not good things. You know how they say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander? Okay. I don't know of any human beings that like to be lied to, stolen from, or cheated. So, this particular energy is not a good energy, okay? And I see that there was an energy there. Every time some ethical things, there's an energy that tempers with it. So it's broken, and then, fixed again. Broken, fixed again, okay? Root cause. Okay, this is upside down, okay? Right? Restriction. There is a lot of confusion in these energies in your first 10 years. Right or wrong? Well, is that right or is that wrong? I mean, why do we temper with that? Are we okay with that? So there was a lot of, and it's your first 10 years of your life. It's not like you could go drive, right? I mean, in our first 10 years of life, we really don't have a choice, right? It's either there or out there, you know? I guess the lesser of two evils or something like that. So the subconscious talks about the Eight of Swords. Okay, it's very confusing. There's restriction. You don't know what's up, what's right, what's left. And it is upside down. This is the root cause of this confusion. Conclusion and news. So every time there's an ethical event, unethical or ethical, okay, because of the confusion of what's right and wrong, okay, there's always a conclusion to why this was done, you know, kind of like a band-aid, okay, so it's like, okay, you did this, okay, it's ethical, temperance, you know. Let's take a look at this. Is kind of changing right now. Okay. The King of Wands usually is masculine, but the King of Wands talks about an energy. Again, it's a male energy, not necessarily physical, but a male strong energy. That kind of tells me that they're very creative, they're very flamboyant. They could do, you know, they're very direct, powerful. It's like, okay, this is the best way, we did this, we did that, okay. So Wands are creative force. And that King of Wands, you probably, if you look back, the loudest one, I guess, that's what we call it, the loudest one. And the King of Wands, you could feel the force. They're very bold. They usually take over the environment because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you cannot not see it. It's a very influential force. I wouldn't say gambler, but they have that confidence that they like high stakes, okay? Because they're that confident. They're, you know, they confront opposition, okay? So, oh, look at that. So, again, this temperance and this ethical behavior was instilled. We don't know what kind of. We all have our dictionary of what ethical things are. Okay, but this King of Wands is this forceful, and it stands to be different is here. Okay? When it comes to ethics. Okay? I don't know so much. The sign here is, this sign is Yahweh, okay? The sign, if you look in there, see the sign in there? Oops. Okay, that's Yahweh. Okay, Yahweh. So, religious. Restriction. Constriction. Ah, yes, totally religion. So the ethics part was belief system, okay? Okay, you know, like the Bible or ancient teachings, okay? And usually when they say Sarvant, this is, you know, like a church, like a group identification. You know, this, we believe this because read the Bible, this is what you need to be doing, this is not, you know, so forth. Ooh, girl. Wow, big time. So ethical values were very, very strong and important in the first 10 years of your life. Okay? And this King of Wands, with this ethic, ooh, and this restriction, if something was done, all hell breaks loose. The Tower card tells us about sudden changes, disruption. I don't care what you're doing, you did wrong, da da da, you know. So the Tower card is revelation, what they call revelation, or a wake-up call. Okay, so ethics was very important, very important. I see religion here with the Yahweh and the Hierophant. Wow. Oh boy. In conjunction with heart control. Okay, so heart control with the Chariot talks about it's the other side. It's the opposite force of strength. Strength is compassion. Strength is the ability to move a force with heart, gentleness. The Chariot is totally the opposite, okay? Imagine to move the horse, you gotta whip him, okay? So, restriction, Chariot, and this temperance. I do see that religion belief system was very strong the first 10 years of your life. It was instilled, heart controlled on you. Maybe I could see you maybe reading the Bible or reciting the Bible. And if that is violated, there was consequences. Okay. Heart control, restriction. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Innocence. Innocence. Okay. This is really interesting reading. You do have a heritage. You do have some ancient knowledge that's been passed down to you. Maybe skipped a generation. The first 10 years of your life, ethical stuff, the right and wrong, okay, was instilled on you, okay? This is innocence, child giving, okay? All right? Innocence, okay? I see the first 10 years of your life, that was really important, what's right and wrong, and to be giving. But look at this. Look at these two. You were taught not only by your environment and your guides, which are your parents, okay? But you also had guides the first 10 years of your life, okay? So it could be your ancestors, it could be your grandmother, you know, it could be, it's outside of 3D, or not here. So this is the High Priestess. This is the realm of the unconscious. Okay? That's in your blood. And ancient knowledge. You see that? Wow. This is very interesting. So that's why you have to finish your cycle right now. This here and now. Okay. So, I'm not going to say the word condition. Okay, I'm going to say the word condition. Some of us are conditioned by tradition, knowledge that's passed down. Okay? And that's, as a kid, observing our environment, observing what kind of energy is in that environment. Okay? And it's about the innocence. It's about, wow, innocence, innocent, unethical things, the innocence, okay? This is right down to the core of the positive side of conditioning, okay? Protecting the innocence, okay? Thou shalt not take. shall give without taking, in a way, right? But I do see that this is generational. I do see there is a connection in your bloodline, in your family, okay? That this is the high priestess. The high priestess is able to see beyond the veil, okay? See her? She's able to see, this is the analogy I like to use. She lives in the middle. She could see dark and light. She could actually see the angels that are about to betray God, okay, in a way. She could actually see the demons who's going to betray Lucifer. Both sides want her, but she is for balance. She is balance. And she stays in neutral. It's very good. Let's look at your, oh Lord, I'm not going to finish this. I'm so sorry. My readings go crazy. I don't know. When the gate is open, it's just open. Okay, let's just see. Very interesting. I have to leave at 1:11, so I may come back here and do another live if I can't finish this. I have a feeling, I'm not going to be able to do 8 readings in 2 hours. There's no way. Unless, it's... All right. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings of the universe, please let us see what we cannot see. Please help us as we walk through memories. Help us remember. Let us see the next 2-point formation. The second decade, 10 to 20, the teenage years. Let's see the second foundation of her house. After effects. Let's take a big breath. Teenage years, the next 10 to 20 years. Ten and 20, let us see what we cannot see. Please guide us on this journey. Knight of Pentacles. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. See that? You'll notice. That's why I videotaped this so you can rewind it all over and over again. The Hierophant. We know it exists at different stages of your life. It has affected your next decade, which is your teenage years. But that is going against the King of Pentacles. And that's okay. We are all knights, okay? During our teenage years, all right? And those have extreme, and the positive side really, really got good qualities. And the negative side is the opposite of the positive side. Okay, but I see that the teachings Hierophant, your belief system, are being challenged. Okay, the King of Pentacles. It's the material world. It's all about, Pentacles is material. And it's all about, you know, dependability. Okay, the Knight of what? Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. Not as dependable. Okay? And again, that religion, that belief system, you got to be reliable. When you say you're going to do something, you have to do something. Okay? Again, the religion instills that, the belief system in your teenage years. Okay? But there's this Knight of Pentacles. I'm a Knight of Pentacles. That's the OCD. my trifield is laughing at me. It's beeping. But the Knight of Pentacles, they're on the positive side. They are very hardworking because they can take that OCD, that super focus, and just blow that up and just will it to get a job done. Okay? On the other side, when there's fear, okay, it also has the same outcome. You can't let it go. It's the reverse of the positive side. It's temperamental, very temperamental, and it's like a bulldog. When you hook on something, can't let go. Even though the body is hurting, you can't let go. I mean, your body, okay? So that's the negative side of the Knight of Pentacles. Cannot let go. And then when the body starts to, I don't know, slow down and is causing physical, like lack of sleep. Okay, so I remember when I was in that state, also in the teenage years, where it was more of a curse than a gift. But now, you will also understand that this is a gift. You just need to learn when to use it, when to fold it. Oh my God, I'm going to start singing Kenny Rogers. Know when to fold them. Learn to walk away. Don't run though, okay? So, the Knight of Pentacles in your teenage years, because you got to be dependable. You got to be reliable. You need to be able to be consistent, for life to be calm. Okay, that's, again, the religion was on top of that, of your OCD. It's okay, girl. Can't beat them, join them. But you have that ability that is super focused, okay? Because you've accomplished stuff because of this OCD that, that full concentration. Can't let go until it's done. Mission driven. Okay? That's when you have to get something done, right? And then the accomplishment, your endorphins, your dopamine, it's like feel good. But also too, the energy that's fueling that Nine of Pentacles is based on fear. It's going to do the opposite way. You're not going to feel good. You're not going to, and you, most knights that I know are able to see both sides. That's why you have both sides, negative and positive. Okay? You could see both sides because you are both sides. But in 3D, that just, they label us OCD. Okay. All right, the Queen of Swords, all right? So, it's a very serious matter, right? Because, you're funny. You got your humor during your teenage years, right? And it looks like that was influenced, again, by your surroundings. But the Queen of Swords' ability to say something, voice it out. It's very important to voice out your feelings, your thoughts, because that's self-love. Now, the energy behind voicing that has to be happy and not direct, which is the Queen of Swords. I love her. And the Queen of Swords is basically, she breaks the icy room into not icy room. Still cold, but not like frigid cold, with a sense of humor. Okay? Where this person is like, is she serious? Is she taking me seriously? So, and it's like, hey, don't be so serious. This is gonna happen. It is positive. There's a happy tone to it, but yeah, no, this is not a funny matter. Okay, cannot laugh at this. This is serious. This is our belief system. It's nothing to laugh about. So that humorous part of you kind of, went away, right? So it's still there though. I can see the funny in you. Okay. Mine. Okay. Again, this is the Four of Pentacles. It's like, the terrible twos. It's possessive, obsessive behavior. Okay? And it's like, no. This is against everything, you like. I kind of, since it's funny when I read for people, I go back to my own memories of, it's like, how do you know? How do you know? That's just a book. How do you know? I know, because it's here. See, you read it, it's there, it's real, and because of this enormous energy that's being pushed in your teenage years, and in your teenager, you're dealing with some hormones, dude. And it is the ability for you to see both sides. You really do. In your current timeline, though, you're not being in the middle. You're looking more of the negative. You're projecting that. You have to understand our thought process is very powerful. Okay? And if it's not positive, if it's not good, let's say if it's not good, okay? Step back. If it's good, don't worry about it. It's when it's not good, that's when you step back and look at it, reevaluate it. Okay. The moon. There was a lot of fear. Oh, sweetheart. Fear instilled into this. The moon illusion. Okay? So, love, fear. I think I'm going to put you in my love, fear. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of my human cases right now. What I found out for now, I know there's a fifth element somewhere. It's just I don't have, too much data on that fifth element. But it's the first 10 years and your teenage years, your first 20 years. It's either love and love, okay? Love and fear and fear, or fear and love. So just recently this year, I've gotten a lot of that stuff. This year, 2023. Oh, look at that. I was just talking about love. Oh my God. Okay. So you have a very strong reading. Meaning I don't normally see these energies on a body that matches the soul. So your body does not match your soul. That means you're an old soul. Okay? There's so much love in you at this age. Wow. Okay? So that Ace of Cups is the intimacy. Okay? It's love. It's given and blessed by above with the clouds, with the cup of one, with a dove. Look how beautiful that is. Okay? If we can feel this in this timeline, we probably won't have to repeat our timeline. So, the Ace of Cups is that non-3D, unconditional love. That love. No matter what you do to me, I will not hurt you. Because I love you. I'll walk away before I hurt you. Right? Sacrifice. It's sacrifice. Because I don't want to be the one to hurt you. Because it's not good anymore. That doesn't mean forever. Nothing's forever. Well, except for atoms. Except for subatomic layer. But in 3D, okay? In timelines, okay? But I do see it projecting with these Knight of Pentacles, you know, that flip-flop. You know, you might say double personalities or triple, okay? Because they change. You know, they're good, they're bad, they're extreme, and they're loving, you know, it's hard to know or to love an energy that's of a Knight of Pentacles, because of all the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles has a temper. It's hard to love someone that's, you know, but you did. Look at that. Wow. Okay. The moon, the fear, right? Oh, girlfriend! Oh my God, I knew it. I have other people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. on this list. I'm not gonna show you this list right here. The devil. We're gonna. Oh, damn! I know, I enjoyed this too much. Wow! You know what? I don't know why I put you on top. Because I had a list previous to your request, and I'm looking at on my other computer, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're number 6, and then there's another one 7, and there's another one 8. I put you on top, and I'm really, and it's just, you love the universe. It's like, you don't know why you did that, because you just did it on the fly, because, you know, you just like, whatever, you just put it there. And then later on, it's like a puzzle. And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff makes totally sense. Look at these powerful energies. Look at this. The devil, oh my God, Lord have mercy. Ace of Cups. The devil. And we're going to talk about don't fear. Don't fear the devil. Okay? And we'll talk about that. You know, the devil is about outside forces. Okay? It's not natural. Okay? Alright? That OCD, that OCD is such a powerful gift when you learn to understand it. Not control it. Control me. It takes too much energy in 3D. Understand its flow. Right? And you could use it here, least amount of resistance. You could use it here, greatest amount of resistance. Being able to merge with the modulation of the current cycle, right? Let's call it 7.8 hertz. Wow. Okay, so again, a heavy reading. This is between your 10 to 20 years. My EMF is going off. Let's see what it says. My tri-field 418, 2.4. It's okay, I have it on Excel. Let's see if it slows down. Okay, let's do the 10 card. I'm taking a break because this is every. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Chaos. Wow. Wow. Illusions. Can't see the girl. You've been training your teenage years. My God, remember I told you about this? The Pentacles, extreme. Okay? Extreme. The one thing good about the Knights, you're not in the middle. Just let me see one side. Because once you see one side, you just reverse it. And there you are. That's your recipe to go to the other side. Once you see the other side, whether it's negative or positive, doesn't matter. They're both the same thing. They're the same cycle. Okay? But just like Earth, night and day, axis, you know, 90 90-degree angle, no shadow, sun, earth. Okay. But the Knight of Wands, look at this. This is the opposite. This is the High Priest. Oh, Lord. Shoot. I'm not going to curse. Shoot. An hour for this reading. Oh my God, I'm not going to do this. Okay, so I'll probably be getting that work on these readings. And I'll probably get to the second one, which is, I can't. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of this, actually, and I'll be right back. Wow. Wow. By the way, I don't get... So, on your 20 years, that's a sign of illness. Illness. Okay? I want you to remember, there were some heavy-duty forces between 10 to 20. And it's still, look at that. It's still ancient knowledge. It's just old. Okay? It's old. It's an old message. It's an old density. Okay? We could pull densities. All of these densities we could pull, but it's our choice to pull what we pull for the current timeline to recycle. Look at that. Oh, I'm taking a picture of this. I'll be right back. I'm taking a break. Whew. Wow. Wow, this is very powerful. Look at that. These are all arcanas. He's an arcana. It's a higher level. There's 22 of them. 11, 11. And they're all mirrors. They're all, mirrors of each other. But they're very high energies. These are densities. They're not of here. They influence here. They're energies that we could pull. What we need to get done to recycle, to finish this cycle. Okay, we got to finish it, and so that we can go to the next cycle. Wow. Okay, I can't even get up from here. I'll be right back. God. Insane. Wow. I'm still tripping. I'm like walking away. I'm still tripping. Wow, that's a good reading. All right, let's take a break. So I'm taking a break because I'm picking up a lot of excitement, a lot of deep energies. So I need to walk away so that I can come back and finish this reading. And folks, I know I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more to do, but be patient with me. I cannot, have to go with the flow. Never know what we could be pulling right now. Yep, right back. Wow. Oh Lord, it's 12:30. Okay. All right. So it looks like we're gonna finish this reading, and it looks like it looks like the second reading, which is we'll catch up again. I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. My schedule's changed, so I'll go live again tonight. And we'll continue these readings tonight for the rest of the folks. And again, I don't know how long it is. Once the gateway's open, you gotta finish it. All right, so this is the reading for. And oh, my pendulums are moving. Oh, cool. I got another experiment. I got pendulums, one crystal, one copper, at the same pole. So that's cool. Okay. So this Knight of Pentacles, the dependable reliability, the joking of the matter, the love in this environment. You got your major training, okay? You're not crazy. You're not crazy. It's just it's hard to balance when you have 1 foot here on 3D and 1 foot somewhere else, non 3D. Okay? So it's almost like, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get my pendulum out here. Okay? Okay. So it's almost, if you could see this, okay? You have the constellations, okay? Okay? If your foot is here, it's still somewhere in the constellation, okay? Doesn't matter what day, what time. There's always 1 foot here and 1 foot out there, okay? So it's like kind of like that. And it's hard to merge the two, okay? And, you know, most of the time they'll label you crazy, okay? You're not. You're just able to see what others cannot see. That's pretty incredible at this age, which is your teenage. Usually teenagers they don't have these energies. They don't have these arcanas. So it was a very challenging training for you, okay? The unusual stuff, okay, so the fear. There was a lot of fear, illusions in this timeline of your life. It is not an illusion, okay? It's the ability to see outside of the box, to see behind the veil, okay? Love and not love. Spirit, material. You see this? Oh my goodness. Okay. And they're in the exact positions. Okay? you have all this love. Regardless of this training, you still have that love. Regardless of the training. Of the fear. Okay? The belief system. You're the devil. How can you think like that? How do you see that? That's the devil's work. Okay? The devil. We automatically, it's a density. It's a very heavy density. It freaks you out. Okay? You're able to, let me put an analogy what the devil is. Outside of normal. Okay? How do you know this stuff? Where do you get this stuff? Are you looking at the Satan's Bible? You're supposed to look at this Bible, not for that Bible. What are your thoughts? Are you crazy? Okay. Where are you getting these thoughts? You might be influenced by the devil. Because it's outside the box. That timeline, your timeline at this teenage years, that was, let's say, a future. Okay? To be able to do supernatural things. Because it's not natural. That's what supernatural is. It's not within the timeline of acceptance. Okay? When we see something bigger than us, we can't explain it, and we can't find a page on it, or it's not part of the belief system, we automatically say it's the devil's work. Okay? Because it's outside of the box during that timeline. It's almost like, I'm 5'2", and this man is 6'7". I already know in 3D, there's no way I could beat him. So I'll call him the devil, because it's just a bigger force. I know I'll lose. So there's no way of winning in the physical aspect. Okay? In the physical aspect, we're all part of that. Okay? So to be able to see beyond this timeline, to see beyond the veil, to be able to see or feel the vibration in any current cycle and say it in a joking manner, like, well, maybe this is what you are thinking, or maybe this is what you're feeling, and fear comes in. Oh boy, fear comes in. You're OCD, you've got multiple personalities, you're unstable, one moment you're positive and one moment you're negative, so this is the energy of your teenage years. And my EMF is beeping a lot during these readings. Very interesting. Okay, so when we look at this, the fear came in because of these outside forces, okay? Even though there was this obsessive, possessive behavior and these unstable up and down energies that are very strong, again, Knight of Pentacles is the only suit, okay? We got the Knight of Cups, emotion, the Knight of Swords, mental force, the Knight of Wands, very cocky, creative, okay, in the good and bad sense. We're not going to go through that. And the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles has a temper. You will see it on the not good side. Okay? So there's no middle ground for knights. They have one extreme or the other. There's no middle ground. There's no negotiations. Okay? But there's, although all this environment of possessive, obsessive behavior, and the unstableness of the Knight of Pentacles that's up in your face, that's forceful, that, be able to move things. Humans are easy to move because they have energy and motion. They have motions, they're sentient. Objects like these, a lot harder to move because they don't have emotional force. You have to project your emotional force on these. Your thought process. Okay, look at that. When you do voice the outside box stuff, or behave, or the energy of the outside box, in a joking, joking way, you know, Queen of Swords, chopping off the coldness, making it warm again. That's because of your love. When it's cold and frigid and it's cold, it's not good. It stings, right? And you put a little warmth back into that situation. That's what I see with the temperance too. Putting it back to a loving feeling. Okay. And this is again a Hierophant, church, belief system, ancient knowledge, unknown. In this aspect, it's unknown. The unknown, outside the box stuff, okay, which brought in the fear. Oh, you're imagining things, okay. Your teenage years was a very heavy energy. You had a very heavy training, okay? The High Priestess, the Hierophant, High Priestess, and this Knight of Pentacles. You see that energy? Okay? Alright, so let's look what's going on here. Okay? Oh, you will never... Oh, no. Okay, so this fear, it's like you'll never be, unstable. The King of Pentacles, your energy is not dependable. This is what I'm just voicing out, the energy I'm picking up during your 10 to 20 years. Dependability, reliability, because of this Knight of Pentacles, and you're going outside the box, and that's not gonna, it's gonna make life hard. Everything from material world to being able to touch everything that turns into gold. You're going outside the box. It's, your success is going to be lowered, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That was the fear, an illusion, because, and you rebelled kindly. But you have to understand, this is a training. Your environment has been already set up by the upper beings, the non-3D, your guides, your ancestors. Remember, our body is just a vehicle, okay? And when we come here on Earth, it's what they call, astrology and all that, okay? There is a total echo of the universe. Yes. From the time, that's why no one here in 3D can determine the exact time, date, or hemisphere. Okay, well, hemisphere you can, of you were born. Because it's like your social security, your signature, your energy signature out there. Okay? The echoes of the universe, okay, somewhere out there, outside of our Milky Way, doesn't matter where, there is what they call gravitational fields. It could be two black holes, okay, more powerful than our sun. I think it's like 30,000, okay, the density, the force, that echoes all over the universe, through our galaxy, through us, through everybody. That unique signature going through time and space and time, and you get born with those alignment and those meteors coming in. That's a unique energy signature for you. Nothing happens by accident. You're placed where you are placed, in the environment and the parents that you have to receive your training. This is the time that you first felt that you were ill. Okay? It wasn't illness. I do feel that this is the time that you will finally finish this cycle and understand your gifts. So you could go, hurry up, girl. Humanity be needing this shit. Sorry. Alright, so the High Priestess is able to see in and out. We just need to be able to find archaic. Archaic. All right. These are what I remember I told you about the sponges. Okay. We are all connected to the universe. From the time it came with echoes in the universe to finding it's just an intelligent design, finding everything that just works together to get to where you are here and now. Okay. I did see that there was illness that was set in the 10-20 years. Okay, because there was a lot of chaos. There's a lot of chaos. Okay, and this tells me that quiet time is very much needed during this chaos. Because if it wasn't, this is a sign of getting sick. And that's towards the end, closer to the end of this cycle of your life, your 10 to 20s, your teenage, okay? There was a lot of challenges. You know, the first 10 years, okay, you got your foundation. Okay, that was brought over here because that belief system, okay? Your group on the first 10 years, the environment, what you flowed, came over the next decade, your teenage years to 20. Okay? Really think about this area in your life. This is your training. This reflects to your here and now. The high priestess, that wasn't an illusion. That was your introduction. This is your training. You see it's right side up? That is what you're dealing with right now. It's wonderful. You are connected to both dark and light. And everything in between. You could hear me smiling. This is such a good reading. Thank you. Now I know why. I'm going to flip this. You're on the top where you should be in the bottom. Look, I didn't even realize I put you on the top. I put 0, 0. Look at that. I put 0, 0. Wow. Things we do for fun. Okay. So this is very powerful. I hope that you'll pick up these energies and connect it to the here and now. This is what I call a 2-point formation. I've sensed it. I felt it. I'm sending it off to you. You will recycle. You will understand. And you're going to grab that gift. Hurry up, girl. We need it. So this, focus on this. Your 2-point formation. Okay, your 2-point. Okay? Bring it together. Bring it together. Bring it together. Okay? So, again, this is very, very different from, that's how I could tell the soul is old in a young body. And I know it's tough. I feel that you're going back to this timeline to analyze it, to reevaluate it. You know, I'm telling you right now. Okay? That was training. I know that you know the point of reference. Okay? I've seen you walk. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay? Now, oop, that doesn't work. Let's go here. Oop, that doesn't work. Let's go here. Oops, that doesn't work. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay? You're able to pull those energies to make anything work here in 3D. thank you for allowing me to read. Did I take a picture of this? All right, it is 12:40. I know I'm not gonna jeez, Jesus Christ, no more rice. Did I take a picture? Okay, for the rest of you that I told I was gonna read, I will continue to read. I will go live again. And I'm not gonna schedule it though, so I think it's probably gonna be, what is it? My schedule has changed. Oh, 3D always gets you going here, right? So I'm actually freer in the evening. So 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. So 8 hours from now, I'm gonna go do finish the live readings. And I'm just gonna go on the fly whenever it is. But this is your own special one. I don't even have to put chapters in it. But we're gonna continue tonight. Okay. Now I know I should do another spread and say, what should you do right now for family peace and joy? You tell me that. Because it is your cake. Once you find it, and I know you will. It's beeping like crazy right now. 420 megahertz. Oh God, I love my tri-field meter. When you do, we will talk again. But look back at this timeline. Because it is time now to put it together. The here and now, right now. Look at this energy. Close your eyes and remember your training. You're not crazy. This is the first time you felt that you were. I don't blame you. Been there, done it. I'm still here. But understand it, so you can help others understand theirs. All right, you guys, love you. I gotta work at 1, so I gotta go and, give me a week to get the schedule going. And I will go live again tonight to finish the rest of the readings. Many blessings. And remember, there is only love. Even if the devil is in front of you, the love is not doing stuff that makes you not be loving. You walk away. It saves you and it saves the person you love. Okay? Takes 2 to tango. If it's not good anymore, walk away. And come back when it's better. Okay? It's really hard to pull that. But once you pull that, either left or right, either you or them, this amazing gift called love, not only for you, because you said, this is not good for me anymore. My heart hurts. Walk away, take a break. That's self-love. That's very powerful. But you also realize, after you have given yourself that love, you have kept your promise to love that person and not hurt them. So, it's 2 in 1. Love, love. You can't go wrong. You walk away. Let it go. Love you guys. Oh, the Trifield says, the upper beings of the universe says, we love you too. Yeah, I'm a weird one.